Boop.
Got it! The killer must have stabbed Byakuya from under the floorboards.
Under the floorboards?
The floorboards in the old building are full of gaps, and there was no carpet laid out under the table. If they stuck the weapon through one of the gaps, they could have stabbed Byakuya to death.
If so, that means the killer was able to get under the floorboards. But from where? And how?
I don't
Soft
know
speaker,
yet,
aren't you?
but I have a feeling there's someone here who does know.
That's right, if I remember correctly, one person here should know how to get under the floorboards. Gundam. You got his earring back.
You're the only one! Hey, Gundam, you dropped your earring in the dining hall, right?
Are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
About that earring.
I said, are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
About that hellhound earring. You dropped it beneath the floorboards, right?
Ah, there it is. I found it. Truly that is the Hellhound earring. Fwah, fwah, it seems God exists for my benefit. I see. Good for you. However, how do I recover it? I cannot fit my arm through, so were I to use a tool, it probably would not reach either.
Just a bit longer and I would have reduced everything, including that old building, to ashes. However, it's just as the old legend said. The Hellhound earring has returned to its owner, to me!
Is it safe to say that that earring is the one hanging from your right ear? Huh? Could it be? Gundam wasn't wearing an earring during the investigation. And if he had it on by the time the class trial began, then that means Gundam was able to retrieve his earring from beneath the floorboards during the investigation.
So, Gundam knows how to get under the floorboards.
It's understandable. After all, you fools only view the world through eyes of glass. But I am different.
Oh, he got the
Powered by
hamsters on.
four dark devas of destruction. It is of no concern. True, this is the evil fourth eye. Before the might of the evil fourth eye, all
Is that how he
visual
did it?
chaos is rendered asunder.
What should I do? I'm embarrassed just listening to him.
No.
Oh! Man up and speak more clearly! Fine, I shall tell you all.
Oh.
The answer was in the storage room.
Oh, and they had hid the cloth over them. But he didn't want us to see the move the boxes, did he?
Mirage Golden Hawk, Jumpy, has seen beyond the chaos.
Look at him, I love
A
him.
secret passage of doom leading to the underground lurks beneath a large assortment of random boxes. After securing a lighter from the supermarket, I threw caution to the wind and ventured below the floorboards. And as a result of that lonesome battle, I was able to recover the Hellhound earring with my own two hands.
Nice. And he didn't want us to go under there. Kinda didn't want us to go
Tremble
there.
with fear,
I don't
fools.
really understand her.
Behold my power.
There he goes blabbing about power and crap. You're ridiculous. You're just a breeder, you know. Anyway, it sounds like you can go under the floorboards from the storage room.
Interesting.
And that has to
So
be
someone
how the
under
killer
there and
did
had
it.
the thing over him.
If the space beneath the floor is empty, it's not that far to move from the storage room to the dining hall.
Who got in the storage room? Was it Teru Teru, Peko, Fuyuhiko, or Chiaki? Was it one of them?
I see.
Or was
As
it
they
just
passed
still
through the
Kameda?
storage room, I understand why the tablecloth was put there.
The killer lurked under the floorboards during the party, and from there, stab, stab, stab!
Are you sure?
You don't like stab, stab,
No, because he
stab?
came in there, so it
Should
couldn't
it
be
sound
him.
more fleshy? Like...
I'm not talking about your sound effects.
You're saying they snuck under the floorboards, but that means they would have had to leave the party, right? So, was there anyone who was able to do that?
Then whoever wasn't at the party is the killer. They must be the one who
Oh
was
my
waiting
god,
under the
who was it?
floorboards.
I like all the, with the exception of Terry, who I don't think it is. I like all the
Who
characters who
wasn't
weren't
at the
in
party
there,
again?
which is
I
a shame.
didn't participate, but I was guarding the entrance, remember? Monomi over there can be my witness, right?
Yes, Miss Monomi over here is your witness.
I believe there's no need to discuss this matter further, but I was unable to leave.
So was it the Yakuza guy?
I was in the kitchen for a long time, but I frequently went to the dining hall to deliver my dishes.
The only person who wasn't at the party.
But how did he have got in? He didn't get in.
Judging from the photo I took before the blackout, it obviously has to be him.
But he didn't get in, did he? Because Chiaki spoke to him.
Yay! It's decided!
What the fuck are you saying? I'm not the killer!
Oh, really? What happened to the
Oh my
tough guy
God.
who was saying stuff like,
I can do it. Don't mess with me! I'll fucking kill you!
see? You're making threats again.
Yep, that's right. Things are starting to get exciting.
Good news, you are now allowed to use the silencer. You can use the silencer with the right mouse button as many times as you want. When you use the silencer, you can shoot down the white noise. Also, when you shoot down the white noise, your time limit will increase a little. But if you shoot an actual remark with your silencer instead of the white noise, the time limit will decrease, so aim carefully when you're using the silencer. Oh, but if the difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at all. In that case, you'll still be able to use the silencer, but it'll be somewhat pointless. However, if you feel like doing a little bang bang, you can use it to your heart's content. Bang 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 bang. You like banging, don't you, Mark? I didn't mean that. No. If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. I'm off to go bang. Mark, this is a family show. Chiaki's account.
During the party, the killer was lurking under the floor like a cockroach.
Ah, I've done it wrong. What's wrong with that? That doesn't contradict the fact that the killer was lurking there. Perhaps Hajime is the cockroach. Whoops.
During the party, the killer was lurking under the floor like a cockroach.
Is it she who's height?
And they could have stared at panties all day,
Oh my god.
without going to the storage room in the dark.
Is that true, Fuyuhiko?
Don't act like I'm the fucking killer!
But when the party started, nobody saw you, you know. That means you have no alibi.
It does have an alibi.
No, that's wrong!
Mick Foley? Oh, I don't know what. Reference to Mick Foley.
No, Fuyuhiko definitely has an alibi. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Chat says Mick Foley. I don't know. Oh, bang bang. Yeah, oh, that's a good joke. I didn't notice that. I should have made that joke. I was too busy making Mark bang jokes. Yeah, if I'm bored, I'll just go do a bang bang. What's dude love when you need him? He'd be able to save the ultimate hippie. I just assumed someone said mankind.
Oh, you're right.
Sorry, my chair. Sorry. I lean forward and I forgot this. This chair's getting a bit old now. Huh? What happened to you, Hiko? Oh, hey. What are you doing here? All alone at a place like this? I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside. Heh, how diligent of you.
I saw Fuyuhiko after the party started. There's no way he could have been waiting under the floor before then.
You should have said that earlier, dumbass.
You're rude.
It's still your fault. Like, why were you even lurking around the old building in the first place?
Shut up!
Maybe
Aw.
there really is a secret passage to go under the floorboards from outside, and he came to spy.
What'd you say, motherfucker?
Oh no!
Wow, he got chewed out, but he looks super happy.
Oh my god,
Regardless,
no!
It's impossible to go
Oh.
under the floorboards from outside. Chiaki and I already confirmed that.
Then someone
Hello, I hope
definitely
they're
went
best
under the
friends.
floorboards through the storage room during the party.
During the party. It was probably during the blackout. Well, If someone disappeared during the blackout, no one would have noticed.
But walking down that dark hallway to the storage room is like trying to make Eggs Benedict without any eggs.
Someone must have
You're
been
right.
there.
I couldn't even see the office in that darkness, and that room was much closer.
But is it really impossible? It might be better if we examine that possibility a little bit more.
It was super dark, you know? There's no way you'd be able to find your
I'm
way
not
to the
sure
storage room.
still how it happened. But I can't stop thinking about it. I thought there's something I overlooked. For clarity's sake, once again.
Appears we're getting close to the final stage.
Shut up!
The blackened or the spotless? Which is superior? I think it's time to settle this.
Duralumin case, party dishes. Fired. Oh,
was really dark
okay.
during the
Maybe we can get
blackout.
through the fire door.
Moving to the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles? What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut.
What if they used a light?
It definitely sounds impossible.
Could they have a light? Maybe they do have a light.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout.
Kitchen.
Moving to the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really
Yeah,
not
I think I like the
possible?
kitchen equipment list. And agree with Akane.
What if they used a string like the cord?
I don't think there's
Maybe
any
there was
string.
another pair of night vision goggles?
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
No!
Definitely
Ah, god damn it.
impossible.
The hallway was really dark
Yeah,
during the
yeah,
blackout.
yeah.
Moving to the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is
Yeah,
it
that
really
guy.
not possible?
Kitchen equipment list does
What if they used
suggest
a string like the cord?
Teru, doesn't it?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut.
Oh, whoops.
What if they used a light?
I agree with that.
Yes. I was really hoping. The second she started speaking, I was like, well, it's going to be her, isn't it? The person who's really not been trying.
The killer had a light with him.
I'm still not entirely
I
sure.
was right? But where could they have found a light?
There was one nearby for sure. See? It's written on the kitchen's equipment list.
I'm not sure what it is. 20 wine glasses, 20 forks, 20 knives, 20 spoons, 5 iron skewers, 3 frying pans, 20 wine glasses. There's an iron plates and even a portable stove for cooking hot pots. Iron plates and a portable stove. I do recall seeing them on the shelf over there. They can seem to be well kept. There should be no problems using. Oh, sorry, I do recall seeing them on the shelf. This can seem to be well kept. There should be no problems using it.
It's the portable stove.
Oh my god.
The portable stove isn't powered by electricity, and it's also small enough to carry around. So, the killer used the portable stove to move from the hallway to the storage room during the blackout.
I see. I never considered the portable stove. But there's a hole in your argument.
The only person who can hurt
hole?
Teru.
What
Oh my god. Oh
It
my
would be
god.
great if you could explain it to me in much more detail.
Shut up.
Oh, I wasn't making a perverted joke or anything. It's really not a perverted joke. I'm serious.
Repeating yourself just makes it even more suspicious.
Now then, Hajime, will you battle against me?
Is this gonna be the rhythm?
No,
Okay.
that's wrong.
Oh, okay, it's this. That's not good.
Will you be able to break through my argument?
Probably not. I'm a bit rubbish at this. What do you mean battle? It sounds like he's enjoying a game or something. Damn it, there's no way I'm going to lose against someone like him. There is. Promptly.
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned. It contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
Oh, I think I get this now. Assuming the portable stove was used as a light source contradicts Kazuichi's testimony. I don't think that what Kazuichi says wrong. I guess for now I should offer a rebuttal. What do you say that he's going around?
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned. It contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
I
Okay.
don't doubt what Kazuichi said. What are you trying to say?
The reason Kazuichi couldn't see the was because the hallway so if a light was shining in such a dark hallway.
Oh, whoops. Such meager hope. Such meager hope. There's no way I can let you win.
Crap!
Damn, it was very screwed up and misery think.
The reason Kazuichi couldn't see the office was because the hallway was dark. So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it? After all, he was walking near the hallway, right?
If it's true that any lights in dark hallway would have stood out, so the kid did have a light. The reason
The reason
they weren't in
Kazuichi
there.
couldn't see the office was because the hallway. So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have?
Yes, okay. They went for the fire door.
Nagito, did you forget? Or are you just pretending you forgot?
Huh? What are you talking about?
There should have been a wall that blocked light. I'm talking about the fire door in the hallway.
Ah ha ha.
If you close it, it would form a perfect wall in the hallway. Plus, the hallway rounds a corner just beyond the fire door. So even if there was a small gap in the door, as long as they passed the corner, the light still wouldn't peek out.
I see. To actually notice the fire door. Just as
Oh, he does
expected of
know.
The ultimate. Oh, you still don't remember your talent, do you?
Who cares about that right now?
Nagito, what are you plotting? For someone who insists he's not the killer, you
I think he
are quite
knows.
nosy.
You sound so scary. If you're that angry, why don't you take a deep breath? You sure like to piss us off. How about I shut your fucking mouth for you?
Hey, it's okay if you guys fight, but I won't allow a burly brawl that might offend people. More importantly, can you hurry up and decide who's the blackened already? Time runs out when I get bored.
Are we nearing the end
Fine,
now?
I get it. You're telling me to pass the torch, right?
What?
Pass the torch?
We're going to ask the real killer, not an imposter like me, to show themselves.
You're obviously the killer, right?
I don't have a clue who
I
it
think
is.
I am.
Terry
really
Terry
don't
maybe? He's the only one who could have
Whatever
had the light.
conclusion you ultimates arrive at, I will accept it, no matter what it is.
So, you're telling me to call out the real killer? Even though I really don't want to condemn that person, but there's no other way, right? The person who used the hallway's fire door as a cover and used the portable stove to move in the dark, and snuck under the floor to stab Byakuya to death using the glowing paint as a mark. So the only killer I can think of is... you, and only you. Can I open... what? Oh my god, I don't know at all. Teru Teru?
You're the only one!
Am I right? Because he was in the kitchen.
Terry Terry.
Was it actually him?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Teru Teru's the killer?
Because he was the only one who was in the kitchen, right?
What are you talking about? There's no way! Of course, that's simply my assumption. So if you have an objection, please speak freely.
This is an awful little man. Really, the killer?
Objection or not, why am I being treated like the killer? Because the portable stove used in the murder came from the kitchen. That's it? That's the only reason you're treating me like a killer? Isn't that a little drastic? You're cruel, cruel,
too cruel. Teru Teru. That attitude is so not like you. For the ultimate cook to get so upset.
Call me chef.
If you fall to aspersions like this, who will be there to support the future of the culinary arts?
The future of the culinary arts.
That's right. For the future of the culinary
Oh my
arts,
god, what?
you must face
Pitting us
this
against each other
and
as much as
fight
you
it
can.
fair and square.
You're right. Yeah, that's totally right.
So, what's an aspersion anyway?
Yeah, I don't know what that is
Is
either.
it yummy? Did you know asbestos is yummy too? You should try some later.
No way, that's ridiculous.
Nagito, why are you interfering?
Let's assume that the killer used a light, and that they used the fire door to mask that light, and that they moved to the storage room and snuck under the floorboards. Then what? It's dark under the floorboards too, so how would they be able to stab Byakuya? You're not gonna say they shined the light on Byakuya, right? The plan would have been ruined if he noticed.
That's right. What do you think about that?
There's no way you can answer, right?
The cloth?
You personally haven't
ready?
investigated what's beneath the floorboards.
If that's the case, then Gundam should know. He
Oh,
actually
yeah.
went under the floorboards.
No. Unfortunately, there was nothing related to the incident under the floorboards.
This is right,
The
King.
only thing I found was a strange liquid shining in the darkness, near where Byakuya's blood was dripping.
That is pretty important,
Shining
bro.
liquid in the dark? That sounds super important.
Yeah.
If there was a shining mark like that, they would have been able to move to it in the dark, right?
And in doing so, it might have been possible for them to use that mark to target the victim.
Everything was targeted by a mark. What was the mark? Well, I imagine it was the... Oh, well, I didn't mean to select it, but it was the knife, it seems.
The mark you're talking about is the glowing paint that was applied to the knife, right?
By using the glowing paint as
I thought we already established
they
that.
were
so-
able to judge where to stab even in the dark.
I see. The killer didn't target an actual person. They just struck the moment the glowing paint moved.
That would be the moment someone grabbed a hold of the knife.
So, the killer used the mark that I prepared for finding the knife as a mark for stabbing. I see. That's why Byakuya got killed when he took the knife.
But if they were able to do
Uh-huh.
that, wouldn't that mean the killer knew about Nagito's
Yeah,
plan all
surely.
along?
Well, Teru!
Seriously?
He
don't
would have
know
been there
anything.
cooking, wouldn't he?
Really? I don't know anything at all.
He would have been the first one there.
Then can I ask everyone a question instead?
You again? Just stop already!
Now. We should give everyone a fair opportunity.
Oh, this
to
little
speak.
gremlin!
If Teru is the killer, that would mean he went to the storage room
He did
during
come
the
back.
blackout.
He came. No, but he came over. So.
And just what did Ibuki hear during the blackout?
Hmm.
Don't step on my feet!
Was he actually in there when we got out though? Because he.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Was he actually there when we got out? Did we miss that? Oh my god.
Turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like this, you know?
You guys,
Because there he is.
where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
She heard Teru's voice in the dining hall?
Doesn't that prove Teru was in the
But
dining
he was
hall
underneath.
during the blackout?
And he's shorter than everyone.
That's exactly it.
But Teru was in the kitchen the moment the blackout occurred, right? So, why was he in the dining hall?
I thought the blackout was only in the kitchen, so I panicked and ran out of there. Of course, the hallway was dark too, but somehow I managed to move along the wall toward everyone's voices.
Well, it's not that far to move along the wall from the kitchen to the dining hall.
That sounds fishy.
If I remember correctly, you can tell when a person is lying by looking their sweat. So, if you want, you should try.
No. Rare
No
XD.
way! You look greasy. But I heard Teru's voice in the dining hall. Ibuki swears on her honor.
He was under.
That's right. Teru was in the dining hall, not the storage room. Which means he's not the killer.
No, that's not it.
Oh my god.
Why? Why do you want to keep falsely accusing me? It's not like I want to blame you. I just...
You should be so proud of yourself, Hajime. You're just progressing toward the hope you believe in.
Oh my god.
Now, Hajime, show me more of your hope. Will that be enough to crush Teru's hope?
Well, the aluminum case doesn't come to it.
Let me ask you again. Did you go to the storage room during the blackout?
There's no way I went to the storage room. I was somewhere totally different.
I definitely heard Teru's voice.
No, okay.
Crap!
Whoops. Okay, let's just hear it out.
Let me ask you again.
Because you could hear him through the
Did you
gaps
go
in
to the
floor,
storage room
surely.
during the blackout?
There's no way I went to the storage room. I was somewhere totally different.
I definitely heard Teru's voice. It's handsome, unlike his face.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a recording or something? Nope, definitely a live voice.
Right, as long as I have her testimony. The fact that I was in the dining hall cannot be I'll shoot through that contradiction.
Okay, my bad. There's got to be a contradiction, hasn't it? She did hear him.
Just because we heard Teru's voice in the dining hall doesn't mean he was literally in the dining hall. Huh? Why? Remember the floor in the dining hall? It was full of gaps, right? So even if you shouted from under the floor, it should have sounded just like the voices in the dining hall. But...
Oh my god.
I see. So he brazenly shouted from under the floor to make us think he was in the dining hall. Is that true, Teru?
Hold on a second.
Can you explain this, Teru?
I told you to wait a second, ain't I?
Wait a second. Did his voice just change?
What are y'all even saying anymore? I'm telling you,
Oh my
I was
God.
in that there dining hall during the blackout.
Why does he sound like Dusty Rhodes?
I was born in West Asabu and raised in South Aoyama.
Hey, you guys! This guy's a major
Oh my
liar.
god. He's Dusty Rhodes.
If Teru was in the dining
is
hall
not
during the
cool.
blackout, he should have been there after the power returned, right?
Well, I believe so. There's no way he could have gone back and forth in that dark hallway.
Huh? Was Teru actually there during that time?
Don't remember him.
I sure was. I was there the whole damn time.
1 second. Sorry, had to take a phone call. Okay.
Something like this shouldn't be decided by gut instinct. People's lives are at stake.
Damn right. You guys should have been deciding this on the spot with your hazy memories.
His accent is getting even
Oh my
worse.
God.
He's definitely lying.
However,
This
I am
guy-
not sure. I believe that he was there, and I believe that he was not there.
No! Is there any way we can decide?
Why don't we consult his memories?
What? His memories?
Gosh, yeah, don't be saying things like that. Don't make no sense. Can you even prove I wasn't in the dining hall?
Probably can.
Oh, you again.
Whether or not Terry Terry was in the dining hall during the blackout, in order to know for sure, I just need to throw that question at him. What question? I just need to throw that question at him. No. Hard plastic keychain. Maybe? I'm thinking maybe it's to do with the embarrassing pose. No, yeah, because he would have said something, wouldn't he? Oh my god. Yes.
You're claiming that you were in the dining hall when the power came back. And you should know how Mikan was positioned at the time, right?
Well, what?
Don't remember. It's so embarrassing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, this is a very important question. Well, Teru Teru, if you were really in the dining hall at that time, you should know the answer to that.
Huh?
It was a pretty clever way of tripping. There's no way you'd forget about it so easily.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I showed you something so unsightly.
How about it? You can't answer, Teru Teru?
Oh, he's got purple outline.
Huh? That's weird. Just slipped from my mind.
There's no way it would slip from your mind, especially not a pervert like you.
Yes.
Even so. Nagito, say something!
I guess you might have to give up now.
Give up? What do you mean, give up?
He's got his
Teru
posh voice
Teru.
back.
I'm disappointed too, you know. It's lonely watching someone I admire reach the limits of their hope. It kind of feels like a broken dream.
He's like if Makoto was just like turned up to 11 with evil on.
Nagito, what are you doing? Why are you messing with the killer like that?
Hold on a sec. Don't go moving this along on your own like I really am the killer. Huh? But it's already decided, right? The murder weapon hasn't been cleared up yet, Chef?
It's no use. I can't understand him anymore. It appears he's saying the murder weapon hasn't been cleared up yet.
You understand him?
But it's such a sad defense. This is too cruel.
Are we gonna have to do the rhythm?
Oh, you calling me the killer? Then where's the weapon?
Come on, Manumi. Enough with the whimpering and translate.
Oh,
Said, if you're calling me the killer, then where's the weapon?
Weapon, huh? It's not the knife, right?
Judging from Byakuya's wounds, it was a thin-edged tool that's roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
Also, if they stabbed from under the floorboards, the weapon
It
would
was
need to
the
be at
meat
least
skewer.
50 centimeters in length.
After all this, who cares about the weapon? Not good enough! Not good enough at all!
He said, not good enough. Not good enough at all.
Fine, I got it. Let's try thinking about what the weapon was.
Wanna do it? Wanna do it?
He said, try to do it.
What a confusing accent.
Anyway, we need to focus to think about this. A thin-edged tool with a diameter of about 50 millimeters and at least 50 centimeters in length. The weapon that meets those requirements might have been used at this crime scene. Huh? What's that? Oh, Hangman's Gambit again? Oh wow, okay. They're really putting a lot into this one. This is a really long trial. Oh K. But neither of them are K. What can we even need? Oh. I mean, unless I'm just not remembering the name of it. Which will present an issue. Oh wait, no, it's iron, isn't it? Oh, my bad. I was looking for M for meat. It's iron skewer, right? Alright. What? Iron S. There we go. Ah, no. Skewer. No, 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 no. Skew. Come on, give me an E. Iron skewer.
I got it.
Thought it was going to make me remember the name of the food for a second, and I was like, oh no.
That's it. The weapon must be the iron skewer.
Huh? The iron skewer?
The iron skewer!
Before the party,
It's the
as
sequel
Byakuya
to the
was
Iron Giant.
confiscating all the dangerous items, he spoke to Teru.
I checked the equipment list, and there seems to be one item missing. Iron skewer missing. Ah, that's right. As far as I know, that's been missing from the start. It hadn't been. I knew we couldn't trust it. If it wasn't for the fact that usually when you like collect someone's testimony like that, they're like, oh well, nothing to do with them, because you have to trust them. And I didn't say that. I was thinking it to myself, and it turned out he did do it. Oh my god. Oh, he already said that.
This would match up with the wounds perfectly.
Hey, Teru, where'd you hide the iron skewer?
Oh. Avril Lavigne? What?
Did he really just say that?
He's just saying random shit to fuck with us. You probably dumped it somewhere on the island, didn't you?
I did not expect an Avril Lavigne
This
reference.
school trip has a no littering rule. If he had violated it,
So what's he
the
done with
island
it?
sirens would be ringing non-stop.
Island sirens? Just for littering?
Also, I was on guard duty, and I'm...
Which means
Oh, whoops.
he obviously hid it somewhere in the old building.
It's probably the kitchen again, right?
Teru, just man up and be straight with us.
Oh. 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 Whoa!
Finally, we are nearing the end. A cornered opponent will be surrounded by soul shield and simply will not listen to what you have to say. It will probably pain you to condemn your classmate, but this is a class trial after all. You must argue against your opponent and destroy their soul shields. A high-speed dispute battle where you beat down a panicked opponent's excuses and nonsense. That's the bullet time sorry, the panic talk action. I did like the writing in this game, especially from the narrator. It's very funny. 1 second. Just checking something. After the move. Yeah, okay. Panic talk action. We'll shorten it to PTA. During PTA, you must destroy all of your opponent's soul shields so you can deliver your final strike. In order to do that, you must destroy your opponent's remarks while following the tempo of the song. Time your button presses with the tempo marker as it moves across the screen. Match the tempo marker by pressing the right mouse button, and you will be able to lock on to the opponent's remark.
If you keep pressing it, you'll be able to lock onto multiple remarks at the same time. Afterwards, if you release the left mouse button in time with the tempo marker, it will intercept the lockdown remark and destroy it. By destroying remarks, you'll be able to damage the soul shield, protecting the opponent and destroy them. However, if you cannot destroy their remark within the time limit, you will end up getting hurt. During PTA, you can press the escape key to review the controls, but for this PTA, just focus on pressing the left mouse button. Please wait for another time for the other features. Do this consecutively and you'll start a combo. Keep this going and you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll find yourself in a tempo down situation. When the song changes, the tempo changes. This will alter the timing for each button. Please be careful. Last but not least, let me tell you about the final blow. If you destroy all of your opponent's soul shields, they will start to give their final argument. And if that happens, 4 words will be displayed on the top, bottom, left, and right side of the screen. Each of these 4 words corresponds to the W key, S key, A key, and D key. If you press the buttons in the right order, you will be able to compose the words of your final strike. Wow. Please make your arguments while searching for the words that will trump your opponent's final argument. Also, if you don't deliver your final strike within the time limit, the opponent's soul shields will recover. Well then, good luck and have fun. That's a lot. Little monkey. Little gibbon sound. What the hell are you even saying, you stupid country hick?
He said, oh, what the hell are you even saying, you stupid country hick?
I guess we have no choice but to somehow find out for ourselves.
If the iron skewer is the weapon, then hiding it in the kitchen would be the easiest way to slip it by. But Byakuya and I checked the kitchen pretty thoroughly before the party started, which means, was the weapon already hidden somewhere we couldn't find it? Oh yeah, beforehand. I thought they meant afterwards. Could it have been in an unexpected place? 1 second. Sorry, I'm getting distracted every 5 seconds. Where would that be? Where did he hide a long weapon like an iron skewer? Think carefully.
I'm not hiding anything! He said, I'm not hiding anything!
I'm hiding anything! I'm not hiding anything!
I must reveal to Terry the conclusive evidence that proves he's the killer. Okay, I know everyone struggles with this, so I don't know how well I'll do.
Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense! Unforgivable! I don't know! Paris Hilton!
Did you say Paris Hilton now?
Shut up! That's impossible!
Oh, this is... Oh.
Nonsense! Unforgivable! I don't know!
Oh, what?
Paris Hilton! Unforgivable! Where would the weapon be?
Oh! Meat on the bone! Oh my god! He was lying about him killing the cow.
Could the iron skewer have been hidden inside the piece of meat on the bone?
What are you saying? There's no way I'd hide anything in a place like that.
That's clearly impossible. I mean, that's inside the food.
Impossible. That's what Byakuya and I thought. That's why we overlooked it.
It seems there are no dangerous items like that skewer in the churrasco earlier inside that part of the food. That appears to be the case. Phew, I wouldn't have known what to do if he said fish bones and meat bones were also dangerous items.
But in fact, the only place you could hide the weapon was inside the food that couldn't be inspected. Out of all the dishes you prepared, the only one that could hide a weapon as long as an iron skewer is the meat on the bone.
What now? I'm using my right to remain silent.
There's no way that exists here. We need to confirm this now! So if we eat that tasty-looking piece of meat and find the iron skewer inside, bullseye!
All right. Monokuma or Monami, one of you hurry and bring over that piece of meat.
1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. I'll eat the whole thing!
I love
Wait,
that.
now hold on a second. Time out.
What are you doing? Hurry up and bring it over!
About that.
No.
Huh? Where did Monokuma go?
I'm right here.